Hi, everybody. I'm going to turn on the warm and vulnerable any second now here. We're really happy to be here. We're very excited, the seven of us, to be doing this. A little bit nervous, too. I'm the first to perform. That's because I was the first one to stop vomiting. So it's great to be here. And what a year I'm having. I turned 60 this year. Thank you very much. How many people are already over 60 that are here today? Oh, you're a bunch of bastards, really. Okay, got it. Well, I'm happy to be 60 because in case you haven't heard, 60 is the new 40. And that suits me fine because it means that as the new 40, I don't need these things anymore. In fact, these are just fake now. My wrinkles are gone. And I hope you're all appreciating the fantastic Movember mustache that I came with tonight. It's pretty great, eh? You don't see it either. Okay. Yeah, so that's 40. The new 40 is basically not as advertised, unfortunately. And one of the things that I'm unhappy about is the hair part is not what it was at 40. It's definitely an acquired thing. The hair where it was isn't, and the hair is showing up where it's not supposed to be, including my nose for some reason. I go my whole life, the schnoz has nothing, and then suddenly it's like this jungle kingdom going on. Honest to God, it's kind of frightening. And for a while I was trying to just go like, you know what, I'm just going to go with it and maybe practice some braids and sort of. A friend of mine was calling it Nosevember. I finally decided I'm just going to you know what, I'm drawing a line. So I bought one of those trimmers, at London Drugs, this little thing, but it makes a ton of noise. It's like a mulcher from the garden or something. I'm afraid to use it before 9 o'clock and get a noise complaint from my neighbors. Every time I turn the thing on, the cat just absolutely hates it. I think he thinks I'm going to use it on him, right? There's a part of me who wants to give him a fade for Christmas, The eyebrows aren't cooperating either. They've totally gone AWOL. They're reminding me of teenagers outside after 9 o'clock. They're gone. Are they going to come back? I don't know. But I'd say the hardest thing to get used to has been what's going on up here. There's the new 40 and the old 40. So in the old 40, this was like this science world, this sort of fantastic, thriving place of hairness. It really was. It was opulent and thriving. There were birds nesting in there, small animals fornicating, It was practically an ecosystem. I'd walk around with this billowing topiary, and just doing my 40 guy walk. It's pretty awesome. And now I'm stuck with these little patches of steel wool. And the only thing that's still living up here is some sort of dust bunny, I think. And unlike a real dust bunny, it's not getting bigger, it's getting smaller. Although I could probably store it under the bed maybe at nighttime, and that might help to bring it along. But I sound like I'm complaining, and I shouldn't be. I've got a lot to be thankful for. I've got my health. I've got my sense of humor. My hemorrhoids have receded. Mostly. And it's just really a question of the time of life, I think, is really what's going on. You get to a certain age and you start asking yourself the big questions. You're like, who am I? And what am I here for? And do other people pee as often as I do? And that's where Hilarapy's come in. It's been absolutely fantastic. Totally supportive group of people. We've been making this journey together and doing so much exploration. And one piece of that for me is around identity. We've really given each other a lot of permission to say, you don't have to keep being the person that you've been all your life, right? You can really go inward and claim that person that's really wanting to burst out there. For me, all my life I've been this kind of thoughtful, artistic, sensitive type, that would cry at movies, and was into poetry, and would smash his thumb when he's trying to use a hammer, stuff like that. And I've come to realize, there really is this other part of me that wants to come out. This beautiful, powerful, strong, rugged, tough, badass guy. Yeah. Yeah, he's not tiptoeing around. He's doing it his way. Right? He's not asking questions and making apologies and stuff like that. He's just showing up, putting his filthy boots on the coffee table. Right? And I've embraced this. And I decided, maybe I better let my mom know. So I was like, Mom, you know what? You got to get with this. This is how it is now. Yeah. And she's like, your father would be so proud of you. I'm like, dang, that's going well. She's totally supportive. In fact, for my 60th birthday, she bought me one of these. Yeah. You know what that is? That's a man purse, all right. That's what that is. Check this bad boy out. This thing is brown, because that's a manly color. It's rugged, like me, right? And it's got all these zippers and pockets and little places where you can put all your man shit. Right? I bring this everywhere. It's awesome. It's got my beer opener in here. It's got my smokes. I put my condoms in here. Extra large. Reinforced. I got my Leatherman. You know the Leatherman? You could fix anything with that thing. I got my Frank's hot sauce for breakfast, right? I got my mouth guard in here in case I got in a fight. I put my glasses case in here too, because I got to take them off before the fight, right? Obviously. Tough shit down. I got a bottle of Gravol. Because, coming back from the bar, if I'm in the back seat, the odd time, you get a little bit of car sick, right? And what else I got in here? Oh, I got my candle. Because if the car gets stuck in the snow, right, then you can warm up the whole car with one candle, right? Yeah, and it's scented, so yeah, it's calming. I got my journal in here, because if I have to leave the car, I can write a note. Right? And then if anything, comes up, manly thoughts that I want to record, right? Share with my bros, right? That's what I'm going to do, right? I got here's my affirmations card is in here, because it helps me remember that I'm a man, right? And that I'm worthy of love. And I also got this guy. Theodore. He's my buddy. He's my rock. You know me, man. You know me. Sometimes I feel like maybe I'm not man enough for this purse after all. I might try again when I'm 70. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.